Hey, welcome back. Today we're going to talk about how to create harmony in your life in 3 easy steps. How is it we can do some amazing and sometimes unexplainable things, like heal our own bodies by the power of our thought? Mother's intuition, the law of attraction. Can we really tap into our subconscious mind? Can we really create our own realities? It begs the question, are we novice gods? Okay, so the first one is step 1, know who you are. Now I know that seems like a no-brainer, everybody gets that, you need to know who you are, but what we're talking about is who you truly are. One of the things that I love to watch is I love to watch movies, and I love to watch that repeated themes come up over and over and over again. And one of those repeated themes is like a superhero or somebody who has an amazing calling to do, such as think of Moana. And the songs and the things that they have in there, they talk about know who you are, who you truly are. You know, it's so important to really understand who you are, who you truly are inside. And as we've been discovering and exploring, you know, that we really are children of God, and what does that mean to us? Instead of looking at ourselves like we're a species, and what does this species mean, and how far have we evolved? If we start to look forward and we start to look, okay, who are we truly? If we really are children of God, if we really are novice gods, gods in training, there's a purpose to our life then, right? There's a plan, there's meaning. Life doesn't happen to you, it happens for you. So the very first thing is to get super clear to know and understand who you are. Pay attention to the themes in movies. Pay attention to all the things around that kind of spark that inner voice inside that says, you are meant for more. You are something greater. That will help you start to understand who you truly are. So, step 1. Now this next idea might hurt just a little bit because we have to be honest with ourselves. And the next step is that you have to like yourself. You have to like who you are. Now, you know, this is kind of one of the tricky things. We are not very honest with ourselves. Generally, we put on a front, we put on a show, we put on the happy face. We do these things to make everybody think everything's okay, I'm okay, everything's fine, and we do things so that we will blend in. You know, we lose our identity because we try and be, you know, we try and be the same as everyone else, and we get into this sea of sameness, which is not true to ourselves. It's not who we are. And yet, we do that over and over again. Think about how you do your social media posts. Think about how you relate to people. So often we don't like who we are. We don't take the time to look at our mistakes and our weaknesses and forgive ourselves and appreciate ourselves and enjoy who we are. And really becoming more aware, becoming more conscious, that's a big deal. It takes a while to get there. So anyway, step number 2, you really need to like who you are. Like you for your mistakes, like you for your triumphs, like you for your skills and talents and your abilities, as well as the things that you normally want to hide. You know, you put makeup on that. Think how much the makeup industry makes every day because we try and put on a different face other than who we are. Actually, I got one more thought on the like who you are. One thing that you could do for yourself is to accept who you are and say the words, I am enough. You know, so often we beat ourselves up because we're not skinny enough, or we're not smart enough, or we're not eloquent enough, or we're not good looking enough, or whatever. And we do ourselves a great disservice as we beat ourselves up here. But if you will repeat the words, I am enough. Write it down on a 3x5 card, keep it in your pocket. Anytime you go throughout the day and you start to beat yourself up again, remember, I am enough. Or put it on your mirror, write it there in lipstick in big red letters, I am enough. Once you start to accept yourself and accept who you are, life will start to change for you. Okay, the third and most important step to creating harmony in your life is to become who you are. Now I know that sounds kind of silly because you're already you, right? Who else could be you? But if you think about it, you haven't been you. You haven't been the full expression of you. You've been hiding. You've been trying to be other people. You've been trying to fit in. You've been embarrassed about your weaknesses and the blemishes that make you you. But when you like you, when you know who you are, when you like who you are, then you can truly become who you are. Again, think back to those superhero movies. So often we watch those and we know who they are. We know what the story is about, and we cheer for them. We want them to unlock the full potential within. And why do we do that? Why do those stories resonate with us so much? I think it's because deep down inside we know that's the story of us. That's what we are like. We need to unlock the powers within. We need to become who we were meant to be. I do believe that we are children of God. I do believe that we have His power within us, and I also believe that we all have a purpose, a mission, something that we were sent here to accomplish. And we can't do that unless we become who we are. We become who we were fully meant to be. So I hope as you think about that, and I hope this series gives you a lot of reason to just think questions and come up with just get your mind going. What are the possibilities within? Who are you really? Once you discover your true identity, once you discover to your core who you really are, and then you start to believe it in your mind, and then you start to believe it in your inner chatter, and then you start to do actions that match up with that, you will be fully in alignment, and you will be able to create that harmony that we talked about, that harmony in your life. So that is the secret. 3 easy steps to creating harmony in your life. Know who you are, like who you are, and become who you are. Hope you enjoyed that. Also, I hope that you will come to scottwilhite.com and join our mailing list so that you can find out about more episodes. And if there's an episode that speaks to you, I hope you'll be able to find that, and I email those out weekly so that you know what the show notes are. So just go to scottwilhite.com and become an Impact Insider. I'll see you on the next show. How is it we can do some amazing and unexplainable things? Join me as I look at the evidences that show we have untapped godlike power within us. Click subscribe to catch more episodes, or ring the bell and get notified when a new video comes out.